need tinted windows? They asked me if I wanted tinted windows, and I said no. Does the truck have the new car smell? Yeah. Why would you say no? Because then because they're too dark. I don't like tinted windows. But I'm weird about that too. I don't own a pair of sunglasses. Because I think that sunglasses are, because I hate not, like, seeing what things actually look like. I've just never worn sunglasses. I just never got into sunglasses. Aren't you half blind? Maybe that's why. Okay, welcome to the first car review stream so that I can write off Binky Bonky. This is my Ford F50. It's pretty sick. Got like a, I don't want to know how long the bed is, but it's not very long. He's got a 2,000 pound towing capacity. You can go like 500 miles on a tank. Tank's 13.8 gallons. It's a 4-foot bed. Binky Bonky could tow a Sero if he was tied to a string and nothing else. It looks huge with the camera. See, it's not even a little car. He's massive. You look big in this truck, which means it's literally tiny. Dude, I had a dentist appointment just now, which, by the way, I haven't been to a dentist in like a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years. I have no cavities, which is crazy. Crazy. Because I always have cavities when I go to the dentist. When I was little, my dentist said that it had something to do with my saliva. Because me and my sister used the same toothpaste. We had the same dental hygiene routine, and she would never have cavities, and I always did. And my dentist was like, yeah, it's got something to do with the saliva, whatever. And I went to the next day, and I had no cavities. I was shocked. However, I do have this sore in the inside of my lip, and it's been there since the beginning, like the beginning or like middle of April. Not the same toothbrush. Sorry, the same toothpaste. Sorry. Same toothpaste. And at first I was like, oh no, it's a cold sore, because I've never had a cold sore, and a cold sore is literally herpes. It's not that, because cold sores come in clusters, and they're contagious, and they go away in like a couple weeks. Then I thought it was a canker sore, but canker sores go away in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. This has been here since the beginning of April. And so I went to urgent care in California to ask, and they thought it was a cyst, and then I went to the dentist today, and he said it's just because this tooth right here is kind of sharp, and when I close my mouth, it like rubs on the same spot, and it started irritating the tissue, and now it's just it just keeps getting irritated because it's swollen. So I have to go to a periodontist. I don't know. They have to cut it off. Periodontist. I've never heard that word in my life. I was with the receptionist, and he was like, yeah, if you can find one in your network, and then, have him contact us. And I was like, can you spell that for me? And I typed it in my notes on my phone while he was saying, I've never heard of a periodontist in my life. Cut off what? Your height? No. Cut off the sore in my mouth. Anyway, so he was really nice, and the lady was really nice too, but she kept talking about how tiny my mouth was, and it like started making me self-conscious about my mouth. She was like, she was taking x-rays, and she was like, oh, you have like the tiniest mouth I've ever seen. And I was like, okay, sorry. I kept apologizing. She's like, oh, your mouth is so tiny. You have such a tiny mouth. Tiny mouth. And I was like, like, I've never had anyone tell me that I had such a tiny mouth. I was embarrassed. My new dentist has a fuckboy haircut, and it makes me a little nervous for some reason. And he wears one of those things that Schlatt wears, the headbands that are like this, the like wavy ones where you like put it there. But he was really nice. Also, I told my, the food's probably ready. Having an assistant is life-changing. She found 3 places for me that had a bunch of vegetarian options in the area. And then I got to pick one, and then I ordered food ahead of time, and now I can just go in there and pick it up. But I'm kind of scared because I've never been in there before, and I really have to pee, but I'm scared to ask to use their bathroom. But I just run in there, and I grab it. I guess I already paid for it. I just run in there and grab it and pee and then come back. But you guys have to stay here and make sure that no one steals the truck. Okay, ready? It's gonna be really awkward and quiet. You guys have to talk to each other. I'm gonna run over there. Goodbye. I'm back. 2 drinks. It's called content, dude. Wokage. What happened? No, you're fine. You didn't crack a window? Yeah, get fucked. I have terrible news. Terrible news. I was too scared to ask to use the bathroom. That is tough. Sucks for you. Yeah, well, okay, so here's what happened. You'll notice I have $4 in my hand. I went in there and I ordered stuff in one of the, it's like a pretty small restaurant. I think it's like a family. And they didn't have one of the things that I ordered online and I already paid. And so he was like, it was $4, or it was $3.99. So here you go. And he gave me this cash. And I was just really thrown off because I went in there and I was like, I'm ready to ask to use the restroom. But then I wasn't expecting this interaction, and then I got caught up in this interaction, and it just kind of fucked me up. So I didn't use the bathroom, but now I have $4 cash. He threw a curveball. What can I say? That happens. That happens. I don't need that. Watch out. You gotta stay on your toes. Okay, I got Indian food, and mostly because I don't know anything about Indian food, and I truly didn't know what any of these things were that I bought. Like, it said the name and it didn't have descriptions for a lot of it, so. She used that yesterday, so don't act. I did not use that yesterday. I did use a gun yesterday. I used multiple guns yesterday. Check this out. Not so bad. Not so bad. I went with Connor and Caleb and shot. I gotta stop touching this. I'm traveling in a few days, and they're gonna stop me at TSA. There's lead all over me. I had to take a picture of my receipt at the gun range because they're like, they might stop you at TSA because you're gonna have residue on you. And I was like, oh, that is so sick.
We've got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out to me.